like doing radio and running the board.
Exactly. We'll cut to us here. All right, good morning, everybody. Great to have you with us on this Monday morning as we are here at our digital news desk. And we've been wanting to do this for a couple of weeks, and schedules weren't working out and whatnot. We're finally here. I'm Emerson, Lehmann, joined by Tammy, Elliott this morning. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. We had a busy weekend.
Yes, a very busy weekend.
We had the CP Telethon here at 70th Annual CP Telethon. We're going to be talking about that a little bit more. It was your first telethon. So
it was my first one. You were so kind to take me upstairs last week and kind of walk me through everything, because
it's totally different than anchoring the news
it is
or reporting on a story.
So different.
Going on,
I felt like it was like a trip back in time, like they used to do those in the 50s and the 60s, and it's so cool that we continue to do that here at WBAY. 70 years. That was incredible.
Super excited about that. We'll tell you about the record-breaking amount, and then we have breaking news this morning. I mean, it's already a busy Monday that we're getting into. We had something that just crossed.
That's right. So you're seeing there, State Senator Andre Jacques. He's going to be running for the Wisconsin 8th Congressional District. That was just announced, and this coming after the new legislative maps and everything that have taken place. He was going to need to make some decisions whether or not he wanted to move to continue representing the district that he currently represents, or make this change to go from the state Senate to Congress.
And of course, it was announced. Mike Gallagher had announced that he would be retiring. He said he wanted to spend more time with his family. And this just came out just a few minutes ago. So we were able to follow up with this. And then Jason Zimmerman, obviously, he's our political reporter, so he's talking with Jacques as well. So he was following this, and as you said, Jacques would have had to move to keep his existing seat, and he said, basically that was a big decision. He has a family and wanted to keep representing the people in Northeast Wisconsin.
Absolutely, and now there's a few other Republicans on the GOP ballot, including State Senator Roger Roth and Alex Brusewitz. So those two are also on the GOP ballot right now. No Democrats yet, but there is certainly expectations that will be changing here in the near future. But again, State Senator Andre Jacques is going to be running for Wisconsin's 8th Congressional District. That seat was held by Congressman Mike Gallagher, who recently announced just last month that he was not going to be filling that seat again. So that is some breaking news just in. We're going to have more coming up on that in our 9 o'clock newscast coming up in about 27 minutes, as well as throughout the day. As you said, Jason Zimmerman spoke with him as well. So we will be the first to alert you with any new updates on all of that information that's taking place. And now, specifically on this Monday morning live stream, along with any of the big stories that are taking place, we want to talk about your reporting, the Consumer First Alert that you've been doing. We talked about it on Friday, that there's a really big scam that people are losing money to in Wisconsin right now.
Right, and it's not necessarily a new scam. It's people posing as Spectrum Cable calling. And the Better Business Bureau contacted me because they said, listen, we're seeing an uptick in this again. We have people right here in Northeast Wisconsin who are losing money to this. So, again, this isn't a new scam. I think I reported on this, just in October of last year. This one is a fake offer for 50% off cable. So it comes in as a call, sometimes an email, but Spectrum says they will never call and offer you this. I mean, this 50% offer, it sounds great, right? I mean, if you heard, I'm going to save 50% off on my cable bill. But no, that is not true at all. And one of the big things here, why the Better Business Bureau believes that people might think this is real, is because they're combining Spectrum and Target. So they're saying that you go and buy Target gift cards because Target and Spectrum are joining together to give you this deal. So they want you to buy a certain amount of Target gift cards and pay your cable bill a full year in advance. But as we know, I've talked about this, and this is the message: never pay by gift card. Spectrum says, they're never going to call and ask you for the personal information. Spectrum, one of their spokespeople told me, if this is we can save you 50% on your current bill, there is no such offer in this marketplace. They will never accept payment, through gift cards or Bitcoin.
Sure.
banking apps, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal.
Those are the big ones, I think,
Right.
because those are what you hear a lot of these scams that you talk about them every week. And the gift cards, like no legitimate business is going to be asking you to go to a store and purchase a gift card to go through that. That is the most telling sign, I would say, right?
Right, absolutely. So Better Business Bureau wants people to report this, and actually talking with a victim of this. He's actually on his way right now.
On his way
Gonna
here, so
interview him. So I'll have that for you later this week. But just trying to get the word out about this. That's just so important, and just making sure that if you are following up, if you're making any phone calls or anything, don't just Google, because sometimes scammers put fake phone numbers on the internet. So making sure that you're calling the real number if you're following up on this. And definitely, Better Business Bureau has a scam tracker online, bbb.org, and you can go there and just put that in. If you put in Spectrum Cable scam, you will see the reports. There's just a list, and people are, just reporting on this. So want to let people know about that. We continue to follow up on that. And
important to keep them rolling with that and let them know. And
people are always giving us tips, and so that's just important. We just want to spread that and make sure that people aren't getting scammed and losing money.
Very important to do. Let's check in with some of the viewers that we've got here. Looks like Bruce is watching this morning.
Hey.
Good morning, Bruce. Great to see you on this Monday. Now, we teased at the beginning of the live stream here that we were going to talk about a very, very special weekend. The CP Telethon setting a new record in its 70th edition.
I had to write down the number because I didn't know if I would remember
And
it.
I saved it
There
for you
you
here. We
go.
got a picture as well.
Look at that.
Wow.
So when we started the morning, we were in the teens.
It started at I
don't
think the first
remember.
number
Was
I
it-
read was like 266,000 something.
Okay, that's more than I thought.
And then,
look at this.
But I mean, that is phenomenal. 10 hours of fundraising and efforts and whatnot, and all of that money, all $1.4 million of that stays right here in Northeast Wisconsin. That's the incredible part.
So many businesses, organizations, people just so generous, and they do fundraisers all year, whether it's golf outings or dart tournaments or whatever it is. And so they come together, and then we put it all together in one weekend. CP works really hard, and so it had been for 70 years, a 2-day event. So we would go Saturday night and go really late, and then start it up again Sunday morning. Well, CP in its 70th year decided that, with innovation and kind of modernizing, they decided to do a live stream on Saturday, and Kristen Allen hosted the live stream, so that was awesome. It was a 2-hour live stream right at CP, so she got to interact. And I hopped on the live stream to hear, and one of their clients, Dale, was there, and he was like, "Hey, give me a shout out. Where are you watching from?" And that was kind of the whole idea, is really to be interactive and to let people know and to see what they do. I mean, we do that during the telethon. We have those segments. I know you were able to go out to CP and really see what they do in their therapy, and it's so important.
It helped so much to be able to do that, because I was new to the telethon and everything that it stands for and all that, and just to be able to go meet not only the wonderful people that work at CP and help make that telethon as special as it is, but to meet the families that are benefiting from it and to learn their stories and hear about that. I mean, Kristen has shared her story here, and there's just so many awesome families that we got to speak with yesterday that talked about that.
You interviewed a family, and he said that he had searched different states.
Yes.
Because of the therapy and the help that his son needed. And they landed here
right
in
here.
Wisconsin.
Green Bay.
Green Bay in Northeast Wisconsin, because of CP and the care and the services that they provide. And so that was pretty amazing. I thought that was an amazing story.
It was, and that's the cool part. Like Bill Jarts made it a point to mention that during the closing minutes of the telethon last night. I mean, you look at these big cities like Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, and right here in Green Bay, this is where you get some of the best care. So again, we'll show you that number here. It was $1.4 million, $1,469,772, all raised to support CP. And again, that all stays right here in northeastern Wisconsin. So such a special, such a fun event to be a part of, and
a tradition, a major tradition here.
Huge.
70 years, the nation's longest running local telethon. So we're happy to bring that to you. So it was quite a whirlwind. It's a lot going on.
Yes.
And then we've got a busy Monday as well. So
the adrenaline is still wearing off, and that's good though. You carry that into the work week, and we've got a ton of big stories that we're going to continue following all week long. Of course, that search for Elijah Vu in Two Rivers, that is ongoing. I know the community, the family-led search efforts, those are taking a break today and tomorrow, but they're going to continue those efforts again on Wednesday. Meanwhile, authorities continuing to search for Elijah. That's going to be 2 weeks tomorrow that he went missing. So we'll continue to update you with all of the latest on that and all of the other big stories that continue to make our way into the newsroom throughout the week.
Absolutely, and we're happy to bring this to you. We're going to try to do this every Monday and around 8:30 in the morning and just kind of catch you up and get you going for your week ahead. So we appreciate you spending some time with us and hope you have a good rest of your Monday and happy to help you get it going this morning.
All right, everybody, make it a great one. We'll see you on Action 2 News this morning tomorrow at 4:30.